Okay, so Bret Hart, the screw job. I'm not close to that of watching the war, reliving the war, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call it WrestleFest after the great wrestling game. And it's 1996 right now, and then it was 1995. But before I talk about Bret Hart and the screw job and all that, I want to talk about my favorite match, 1995. If you had to pick one match, I know it was September, October, November, December, 4 months, and we're in September again, so we circled the wagons around. But the match that I was thinking was or which one is the best? The Diesel versus Bret Hart for the championship at Survivor Series, or the In Your House with the Bulldog versus Bret Hart for the championship. And I picked the Bret Hart versus the Bulldog because I've I don't know. I can't explain why this match was so great, why this match was so good, why this match was the best match I've seen, and I would have to go back to 1995 match is to see really the whole well, let's just put it like these two gave it everything they got, everything they had. Bret Hart was punching, and Bulldog was giving him everything he had. I thought it was one of the most entertaining matches to end a year for a pay per view. And I'm really excited about seeing the rest of what 1996 is and getting in 1997. And then I have a few ideas of what 1996 best pay per view match or match was. And I'm highly going with Diesel versus Shawn Michaels in your house, the April in your house, good friends, bitter enemies. But we will talk about that later. Let's get to the Bret Hart thing. Bret Hart knew about the screw job. It was all elaborate plan, and this might sound crazy. Now, it might sound crazy and just, where did you come up with this from outer space? But it was all a plan after NWO was formed, and then McMahon went, listen, Bret, I know that you and Shawn Michaels are gonna fight each other, but I want to do something where I kind of, screw you out of the title, and you're gonna punch me, or they're gonna report that they're gonna punch me. I don't know when this will be, but I think this will give us. I want you and Shawn Michaels to have anger towards each other. I think they already had a lot of anger towards each other, and it worked out perfectly. Well, not so much for Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels, because after WrestleMania in '98, Shawn Michaels' back was terrible, and he had to leave the WWF for a long time and not wrestle for a long time. And they pretty much didn't use Bret Hart to his full potential. But if you think I'm crazy, please tell me. Tell me I'm crazy. 'Cause you know what? I've heard crazier stuff. I've seen the documentary, and the thing is, it's amazing that we're still talking about this. That this has been a staple of a conversation for this many years. But maybe that's a conspiracy theory on my part. But I'm Duke Dude, the Doer Sports, the Duke of Entertainment. Sports fans, what am I going to say next about wrestling? I don't know. I'll think of something. Maybe I'll say that Shawn Michaels was ultimately in charge of the WWE. Nah. That sounds so crazy. I'll think of something. I'm a sports degenerate. Do sports. Sports it. awesome, radical cowabunga, dude.